Bro, what the fuck?
Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. I just wanna touch the top. Baby said that she in love and she don't love a lie. Been chillin' with all the bros, I've been above the spot. Shawty said that things change, well it does a lot. Hey, watching out the payment, man, the suds is high. Yeah, lost inside the heart, but it's emerging right. I've been out the way and I'm good. I can find my home. Everything I said it was is not. Yeah, Jamaica, how you layin'? Yeah, you ain't say none, what you saying, baby? I lost you, but who's paying? Don't know why you hit my phone, why you playing? Yeah, I can't handle it without the trusting. Yeah, I can see the top, I wanna touch it. Yeah, we been getting money, no discussion. Now I don't let the top of shorty always get the fussing. Yeah, hey, I like the cruise on it. Say she like the way I sound and how I groove on them. I been steady dodging bullets, how I move on them. But he talking out his neck and not a crew on them. Yeah, and I'm sliding. Shawty like the vibe, don't want the ride to end. Yeah, right. To the nice end, yeah, to the nice end. I can always keep the cool, I'm never fighting. Man, I love was all the cake without the icing. Now I found new love, different pricing. And it won't cost my soul, no devices. Yeah, I ain't got a plan for it, I'm the man for it. Something Brody couldn't stand for, it's very important. I've been off the edge, I've been feeling the wind blowing. I can lose my head and my heart, but they been gone. I just hit the edge of stairs when it's dead time. I just lost promises, I regret mine. I just gained a lot of love on the west side. I'm the go, but I would never be the best guy. You might take me out of business like I'm Best Buy. Talk about the go to maybe soon, I know that's right. Yeah. Talk about the go to maybe soon, I know that's right. Thinking about the future, looking good and it's the best side.
Welcome back to Ride the Tide Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode 67. We missed you last Wednesday, and we're going to miss you this Wednesday, so you're kind of back on the Saturday pod schedule for this week and possibly next week. But what's important is we have a week of news to give you in one of the least busy weeks of sports of the year. We still got to do what we got to do, and all four of the boys are here to give it to you. McDilly, Tycho, Luke, and the Wanderer. We're all going to let you know that even though it was a slow week in sports, there was still stuff that did happen.
Oh, indeed. There's always stuff happening. And the first thing we're going to talk about, even though it's not quite here yet, is football. Is there such thing as too much football? Is the first thing we're going to talk about today. And the reason we're talking about this is because everyone knows that football pretty much runs America when it comes to sports, right? The NFL, we have Monday Night Football, we have Thursday Night Football, we even have Sunday Night Football. And when they get down to the wild card stuff, we have Friday and Saturday football, right? But that's just, special occasions, okay? But Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays, okay? Then we have MACtion, college football, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, okay? So now Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are covered with football, okay? College football is on Saturday. So now we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday covered, leaving only one day. The Big 12, after their Big 12 Media Day, are saying that the Big 12 would like to move their games to Thursday and Friday in order to get better TV times because the ESPN and Fox are pretty much in bed with the Big 10 and the Pac-12 when it comes to the TV contracts. So in order to get their, be on in prime time at like 7, 8 o'clock, whatever, they're wanting to play their games on Thursday and Friday now. So then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday would always be football on for a certain period of time in the year. And I think that part of what makes football so great, like the fact, like if you're a big NFL guy, you reserve Monday nights for yourself, you reserve Thursday nights for yourself, and Sundays for 8 hours, you sit in front of the TV and you watch Scott Hansen. If you're just a football guy, a geek for football, you might absolutely love this. But as a fan, I think that this might saturate the market a little much having football on every day, let's just think about it like this, okay? I'll let you guys go after this one, but this is like my like kind of what I'm thinking about here. The reason that a lot of people don't tune in for the whole baseball season and don't tune in for the whole hockey season and don't tune in for the whole basketball season is because there's a game on every single night. I think having football on every single night might make some people a little sick of football. I know it sounds crazy that it might be possible, but I think it might be a thing. So what do you guys think about this, possibly having football on every single day of the week?
Well,
Say, I'll break this can open.
yeah, I don't know if it'd be too much because, like, for the fact, I mean, not everyone's going to be watching it, but like on those slow, boring days, you get home from work, there's really nothing to watch. Oh, now you can just flip on a football game or something, and it's like, oh, hey, watching some football now. There's probably gonna be more in the background, but it's still gonna be something to watch on those boring days. You don't get to watch the big boys play. You get to watch the small boys play.
But I think some of what's awesome about football is that like you care so much because like you're like, oh, I've been waiting for this game, or like, and now it's just gonna be like,
I
oh,
mean,
there's a
yeah.
fucking football game on.
I mean,
It's
that's
gonna
true,
take
but
kind
it's
of like some of the excitement out of it.
I mean, it's not like it's not like it's the NFL and the real big college teams doing it. It's like the other guys. I mean, no one's really gonna fucking watch them anyways, but unless
Except
it's your
for
school.
maybe one guy that might.
Well, look, I was gonna be nice about it. All I was gonna say is it's preference. You're gonna have some people like me who are gonna be okay with it because every day they're gonna come home. There's gonna be football on. They're gonna be excited to watch some player, some team, something, And there's gonna be people like for Tyler, for instance. Do you care about the games going on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the college world? Most likely, no.
Fire up chips.
I know you care about your chips, but what I'm saying is
I
that
care a
most
little
of the
bit.
time,
One of those days.
you don't care about 98% of those games. So the fact is, I don't think you're going to have to worry about it, and I think your schedule is going to be the same as a lot of football fans. Because a lot of football fans, they're gonna live the same way they've been living. They're gonna know Saturdays and Sundays are the 2 days that I need for my college and my NFL. And then if I want Monday night, Sunday night football, then that's gonna be after work, and I'm gonna get that on the nighttime. I think that's how most people are gonna continue to live their life that are not casual football fans, but just not hardcore college fans. You know what I mean?
Side note for this, is this also like girlfriend and wife hell?
Oh, hell yeah. If they're like, let's say for me, for instance, they're a
Like normally there's
nerd
one day of the week where
they're
there's
a
no
nerd
football.
about football, and every single day there's a new game they're looking forward to, and you're like, babe, they're both 2-6, and I'm like, but you don't understand, it's a quarterback battle. It's shit like that. That, yes, it would be.
I only somewhat. Oh wait, I'll let Jesse go.
Well, that was weird. Jesse started talking, and I heard Luke's voice.
Yeah, Luke. God damn. Can I get a chance?
No.
Before we double back, can I get a first? Sorry. No, I don't think it's too much football because, like, if the NFL was switching to having more days than just Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and then the sprinkle of Saturdays every once in a while, I'd have a problem. Like if I was watching the Bills play on Tuesdays or like NFL teams playing on Wednesdays, I'd be pretty bothered.
Texans and Jags, Wednesday night football.
I'd be pretty bothered.
I agree with you on that.
But I feel like when it comes to the college games, the only people that are truly getting screwed are these students because they usually don't have class after some football games for the most part. And now they're going to have to get turned and have class on a fucking Wednesday.
Or have a half-empty stadium.
Yeah, or that, because who was going to go? Y'all act like we didn't have.
Like, y'all, it's Tuesday night, guys.
Come on. It's
Tomorrow's
not
Wednesday. It's a normal school day.
Not a Sunday. It's not a Saturday. Like, we got class. Niggas got 8 a.m.s. I can't go to the game. y'all wanted to do it at 8 p.m. Who thought that was a good idea? Nobody.
And also,
It'll get a little
No, I need to go next. Sorry, Dylan.
hopefully
go ahead, Luke.
doesn't oversaturate the love of the game. Won't for me personally.
I don't think it should.
To go back to the is it girlfriend and wife hell, I would only half disagree. The 50% part that agrees is more so on if they are currently dating or married to a gambling degen, because that means they're going to be gambling even more, paying attention more. Yes, I know that's you, Ty. But anyways,
play in LA.
a normal fan who probably just gambles maybe a little bit on the NFL and maybe some of the top tier colleges. Okay, yeah, this is still going to be the exact same thing. They're going to be doing it Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But now the degens who gamble on absolutely everything and anything they can find to gamble on, they're going to be suction cup to the TV, not just for one game on Thursday, multiple games throughout the day, then Friday, then all the games Saturday, then Monday and Sunday, and all this other stuff. And now
every day of the week.
they're just going to be suction cup to the TV, watching their bets go at it. And not say it's hell for the gambling degens couples, but for more of a casual fan who maybe throws a bet here and there, but maybe doesn't bet at all, no, I don't think it is. Because it would just be the same thing.
I didn't think about
in
it
the previous years.
Said it, but I think you accidentally said it. Gambling couples. What about the people who the wife and the husband gamble?
Then it's not hell.
Look,
then
Nikki gambled, so
it's
I think
glorious.
It's 7 days a week. Let's get it.
Yeah, exactly. That means they're gonna flourish even more.
Are we falling?
Probably go in debt faster, but they're gonna flourish in love.
At least, hey, if they know their football, it'll be good.
And if they're engaged and they have a good week, they're gonna have a hell of a honeymoon.
You can't.
They will have a hell of a honeymoon.
If you're a hardcore college football guy, like let's say you watch ball every day, you can't watch D2 and D3 because
you're just gonna be disappointed eventually.
Not only that, but
it's also not on
football,
TV, so
you'd have to put yourself through to watch all the games and then be like, wait a minute, I missed this one game. It was the D3 battle of the day, and I think it happened at 11.
Bro, you can't watch that stuff, Dylan. You know it's not on TV. It's not on TV. You can't watch it.
Well,
you gotta go to the team's YouTube and live stream it.
You can't follow any other division besides D1, or I promise you, it will turn into a clusterfuck in your head.
Well, that's okay. I'm not talking about other than D1. I'm saying like Maction. That's still Division I college football.
Correct. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Uh-huh.
Then you want the Big 12 on Friday. You want everyone else to play on Saturday. Then you have the NFL on Sunday and on Monday. Then you go back to Tuesday and you're at Maction again. Then it's Wednesday, Maction. Then it's Thursday night football and a game of Maction. Then it's Friday again, Big 12. It's like it would never fucking stop. And it's all Division I or professional that you can bet on every single day.
See, when you say that statement right there, some people go shit and some people go fuck yeah. My brain just screamed fuck yeah.
There's only two sides to the coin.
I agree.
So is there too much football? Let us know in the comments. Well, I'm interested to see if people think there's too much football. Well, we got NHL news to get into, and really all I need to say is it finally happened. Alex Debrincat traded to the Detroit Red Wings. We all knew that it was like 99% done as of the last time we talked about it. But now it is official. Debrincat was traded to Detroit. Dylan, do you have the details? It was also signed to an extension after he was traded to Detroit as well.
Yes, he gets a 4-year extension with Detroit for $7.875 million. The trade
huge fucking steal, by the way.
Yes,
love that number.
And then the trade package included the Red Wings got Alex Debrincat while we traded to the Senators for Dominic Kubalik, Donovan Sebrengo, a 2024 first-round pick, and a 2024 fourth-round pick. The only thing that I
Good
batted
deal.
my eye at, and because this is all I have to say, was Kubalik. Because I was like, oh, I know who he is, and he was decent. But it was the last year of his contract anyway, and we got.
And it was
Debrincat on
only
4 years.
because you knew his name.
Yeah, and we got to bring it on 4 years.
Let's be real.
I'm happy. That's all I got.
Yeah, because when you look at it side by side and you have your hands out, it's like, okay, Kubalik, Debrincat.
Yeah, you can keep Kubalik and you can shove him up.
Kubalik, Debrincat.
I'll take Debrincat all day.
Kubalik, Debrincat.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know what? I'm cool with that. Plus, we've had enough draft picks that I'm confident in that will be coming up. And you know what, Steve? Give a couple draft picks away. All right. You don't need to have all of them. Okay, Steve? We don't need to keep every single draft pick we have. So I love it. Luke?
You gotta love it.
I do love it. I've been saying that I've been all for this, and they needed to do this, and everyone was freaking out after the draft. Oh my God, we didn't do it. What's Steve doing? Oh my God, everyone's shitting on Steve. He didn't do it. He didn't do it, and I'm just like, dog, let the man work. Shit just doesn't happen like that, especially in this league when you're trying to deal for a big time fucking player. Especially when the team that has that big time player that's about to trade him away is asking for too goddamn much for an arm and a leg and possibly a couple fingers from the other arm that you didn't give away. And maybe a nose too. Like you gotta let the fucking man cook. He's a great GM. He will swindle it down. He doesn't break. He is a very reasonable dude, but he's not unreasonable. He gets the shit done. I'm happy this happened.
Thinking about fingers coming out of an arm. That's all I've been fixed on for the last 15 seconds. I'm sorry. I know what you meant. I heard it and I was like, taking fingers off the arm. I'm like, what if you had fingers on your forearm? Anyways, once you said it, I couldn't get it out of my mind and I had to say it out loud to get it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just got to let Steve cook. The guy knows what he's doing. And look, like I said when Dylan said the number, getting Debrincat for less than $8 million a year is so huge. Because everyone was saying, oh, he's going to be $8.5, $9 million a year is what he's going to want. Like, that's why they're not, getting the deal done. Like, his camp wants more, yada, yada, yada. Well, buddy, sadly, you're not worth that. Okay?
I mean,
you're a really good hockey player, but I don't think you're worth that much. 7-8, great fucking move.
You work that much.
To be fair, it's barely under $8 million. But
I love it.
I think this is a steal.
Anything under 8 is perfect.
This man had his worst year of his career in Ottawa last year, and he still would have been our leading scorer. I mean,
hey
fuck.
Hey now.
Here's my thing. I only got impatient with Steve after this guy said, I want to come to Detroit. Because when's the last time we've had a mainstream free agent that isn't football, because that's a different story right now, want to come to Detroit? It doesn't happen. So the fact that Debrincat was like,
yeah, but it's not like that. It's not like that.
Michigan,
the man's fucking from Farmington. That's why. It has nothing to do with. There's nothing to do with, oh, the Red Wings are on the come up. I want to go play for the Wings and make that extra push. It's I'm looking for my next big contract. You guys need me, and I live in Farmington. Grew up in Farmington, Livonia.
I grew up watching the
I
Wings.
don't give a fuck.
Play for the
He
Wings.
gave a little bit of a hometown discount. It wasn't like an attractive destination. It was home.
I don't care if it's because he wanted to go visit grandma that lived in Michigan. The fact that a free agent that's in high value wanted to come and play in this city does not happen anymore. So the fact that
that doesn't count. But that doesn't count. Like, okay, you can get excited. That's your own thing. You can get excited, but it doesn't count.
He wants to play for his hometown
team.
He
fucking
mad at that.
Raised here. It's not like Shohei Ohtani saying, "Oh, I want to come to fucking play for Detroit." It's different. This guy literally spent his whole life here and then left for a little while and then wanted to come back.
Yeah,
It wasn't
I don't
like,
understand what the problem is with me being excited that he wants to come play.
no,
for our
okay.
I already
You
told
ever
you
see-
you can be excited. I started off by saying you're allowed to be excited, but it's not like it's someone that was born and raised in fucking California or fucking Canada or anywhere that isn't Michigan
I wouldn't
that
be
wanted to
excited
come
if he
here.
wasn't from Michigan. That's
But
what
it
makes it
wouldn't.
better.
But he wouldn't.
I don't care.
Luke, Jesse, does
I
anybody
don't
else
care.
get what I'm
That's
saying
not
here?
what matters.
I do.
I
I
don't
get
care
what you're
if he
saying.
wouldn't want to come here. Because if he wasn't,
It's
the
just
point is
discounting.
he does, and he is. That's what matters.
Dylan, are you happy that a hometown kid doesn't want to stay away from his home?
Honestly, most people that are from our city would still look at the dumpster fire and be like, "Fuck that." and
Did you
stay
just call the
away.
Wings a
And
dumpster
go,
fire?
I'm
Are you
happy where I
fucking
am.
drunk?
They haven't been to the playoffs in what, 10 years? I stay away. They go, Steve said he was going to fix the team
Yeah.
in 5 years. It's year 6. I'll stay away. There's a lot of people who aren't going to touch that.
Oh my! I can't believe you just called the Red Wings a current dumpster fire.
We haven't been to the playoffs in 10 years. Steve said I'll fix
doesn't
it in
make
5
it-
years. It took 6.
that-
Now I have to wait for Ken Holland's statement.
This
on that
is the
10-year
5th year.
rebuild and agree that that was actually going to be the truth.
This is. You do realize this is the
Here.
5th year, right?
Oh,
This
the
is year
5th or the
5.
6th year? 'Cause I thought it was
This
the
is
is
year
the
5.
fifth.
Oh, this is year 5. Okay, I thought
This
year 5
is-
was past.
This
Sorry.
is year 5, and he also entered this job with nothing. A god-awful fucking roster
With god awful contracts.
and terrible contracts,
Did we finish
paying
500
people that
last
weren't even
year?
on the fucking team.
But
Say
the
what?
way you're talking about,
I said, did we finish 500 last year? I'm being genuine.
Did we finish above 500?
No, at least 500. Because I thought we were under it. And I was gonna say the 4th year still being under 500 is the only thing I scratched my head at.
Okay, NHL standings. They're wiped. I don't have them pulled up at the moment. Give me a second. Maybe someone will beat me
finished
to
2
it.
games under 500.
Okay.
Is that
So
is
500.
that
I
is
would
that a
say.
dumpster fire status?
Accurate.
That's not dumpster
Wait.
fire. I
No,
might have overspoken.
I think you overreacted
Yeah,
because
because
you were
the way-
triggered.
I might have
The way you were talking about it was like we're back in like 2018, 19, and
He
17.
was back in the Dead Wing era. Dylan just took a time travel trip to the time that he wasn't even born in.
just
And
ignored all
just
the
took us back there.
No, when
just
I was
ignored all the
born- when I was
progress
born-
that's been being made every single year. The Wings every single year since Steve has came has been getting better and better and better. There has been
Balls
no
and
regression,
balls
no
and
matter
balls.
how.
That is not true. We were consistently asked for the first 3 years. Nothing changed.
But the progression has been getting better, no matter how bad they were.
Last year
It
was the first year shit changed.
That's how it works. You start
I know,
off
but you
very
kept saying
bad,
we were getting
then
better
you
and
get
better and
not.
better when we
you
played
s-
on the ice consistently.
Okay, I can't
ass
even
and ass
finish.
and ass. It wasn't better. It was ass.
It wasn't a straight flat line of exactly ass for all those years.
Actually, it got worse.
It was
The
it
first
was
year to the second
bad.
year.
Then it
And
was
then the third year got better.
still bad, but not as bad as the previous year. And then it was better than the previous year. And then we had a really decent year. And now we're getting to the point where we can get to a potential playoff wildcard spot, which I wouldn't even be mad if we miss playoffs as long as we're in that race towards the end of the year.
I will. If we don't make playoffs this year, can I be mad?
Yes, you
Honestly,
can be mad.
You
But
can be,
Luke-
but I
to
still
Luke's
think
point-
it's
to
bullshit
Luke's
if you're
point-
mad.
To Luke's point, they've gotten better every year. Dylan said that's bullshit. Okay?
Look at his first
They had-
year. Hey,
They
first
had
year he was in his
39
second
points
year.
the first year Steve took over. 39
Uh-huh.
points. The next year they had 48 points. The next year they had 74 points. And the last year they had 80 points. They've gotten better every single fucking year.
Ah, shit.
Every year we've won more games the next year than we did the previous year. This year was only a 3-game difference.
It's hard to get excited about a team when every year they can't finish 500. It's like me being excited about the Pistons this year. I'm not going to do it to myself.
What
That's-
you're
that's
missing.
like-
You're the main thing that you didn't just say that you're actually feeling inside. I think is the fact that they don't make the playoffs. That's why you feel
500?
like we're not better
Not
because we're
the
not making the
playoffs.
playoffs.
You can't
We're not
make
making the wild
500.
card. If we made the wild card and we were below 500, you would not have said a fucking thing about it.
The Red Sox aren't making the playoffs this year. They're 5 games above 500. You think they're complaining? Fuck no.
There's a difference.
I hate when people compare other sports to other sports.
You just
when it
compared
comes
the
to
fucking Red
rebuilds.
Sox to the Red Wings.
But what I'm
You
saying
cannot
is
compare
that
other
the Red
sports
Wings were at a
to
point
other
last year where they
sports'
could have made
rebuild.
the wild
I
card
hear this
because
shit all the time on 97 won the ticket. Mike Valenti was trying to compare the Lions rebuild to the goddamn Red Wings rebuild. It's like, that's not how
their
you cannot
show
compare.
has nothing to do with ours, Luke. I don't give a fuck. We're a different show. Fuck Mike Valenti and fuck 97-1. We're a different show.
He's making a
I don't wanna hear
point,
about
bro.
it.
I'm making
Oh
a
my God.
point, you dumb motherfucker.
He's making
I know,
a
but
point.
That point has nothing to do with
Oh
ours.
my!
All right.
It did though.
It had everything to do
I'm
with
out.
Who knew Debrincat was gonna get us like this?
I'm out. We'll be right back.
What's going on, guys? Tyco here, taking a quick break in the action to tell you about sixpackcoverage.com. You can go on there and check out all your favorite sports, finance, food and travel, fitness, and entertainment podcasts. They've got it all on there, as well as content from all of your favorite colleges, with more on the way and more added every day. So make sure you check that out, as well as the merchandise tab. Be sure to get all of your six-pack coverage gear at the merch tab there with the hats, flags, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys check it out today, sixpackcoverage.com.
You're muted.
Sorry, my shit's moving a little slow today. I don't know why. Welcome back. So I was gonna save this for the end of the podcast, but because it's already getting fun around here, I'm gonna do this now. So
That's an interesting word to use.
the next topic: would the Tigers ever take a shot at Shohei Ohtani? Now, first things first, Dylan, don't say anything for the next minute and a half. Just let me explain something. So here's my theory. All right, the Tigers right now have one of the lowest payrolls in baseball at $124 million, okay? Or $128 million, okay? Miguel Cabrera comes off the books after this season, and that's $30 million right there. So now you're at $98 million, okay, on your payroll. There's a good chance that Eduardo Rodriguez opts out of his contract if we don't make a fucking run here. And if that doesn't happen and he pitches well, he'll opt out, get a better deal somewhere else. He leaves. That's another $15 million off the books. Okay. So now you're at roughly $85 million. And in order to be a competitive baseball team in the major leagues and actually compete for something, your payroll needs to be somewhere between $180 and $250 million, reasonably, right? I know Chris Illidge has not been spending money, but that could be because he's been saving money for something like this where we're way below the salary number. And in order to even be a partially competitive baseball team and try to make a playoff run, you're going to need to spend somewhere in the range of $120 to $150 million this offseason just to be competitive. And you can give half that money, $60 million, right off the rip to Shohei Ohtani. $60 million a year for, I don't know, 8 years, 10 years, something like that. Obviously, it's going to be like a Cabrera situation where by the end, he's not going to be what he is now. But right now, he's the best thing in baseball. So you offer him $60 million a year, and then you've only spent $60 million. I said you need to spend somewhere between the range of $120 to $150 million. So in order to get there, you still need to spend another $50 million just on other players, different pieces, other veteran guys, good proven hitters, couple fucking bullpen guys, because our bullpen, we're good at rotating guys through that bullpen. The pitching coach in Detroit knows what the fuck's going on, all right? Those young guys that we have pitching, they're going to be fucking studs. We're fine. We're fine pitching. So go get some fucking fielders. Bring up Colt Keith next year. I don't care if I see him this year. It'd be nice to see him this year, but we don't have to. And then just pick up some fucking pieces, guys. But we've got to spend a lot of money this offseason anyways. Why not at least take a shot? Even if Shohei Ohtani doesn't want to come here, I want to be told that Shohei Ohtani was offered a giant contract by the Tigers and said no. At least make him tell you no. I'll let you guys go.
I agree that we should at least send him an offer on the table. He's a free agent. He can go wherever he wants. See if he wants to come here. Might as well try the water, test it out, see what the fuck is up.
I agree with that too, because why not take a shot, even though I don't think he'd want to, because like he's had to deal with the Angels bullshit. Why would he want to come deal with the Tigers bullshit? But at the same time, the division we're in is absolute dog shit. So it really, having that bat really could make a huge difference.
You can see it.
Really could.
All you have to sell Shohei Ohtani is in order to make the playoffs. All you have to do is beat the American League, fucking Central. I think he can see that as pretty fucking doable.
He could do that shit himself.
You get 75 wins, you can possibly pull out first in this division. The way it's looking.
All right, reality check, motherfuckers. We're not gonna make a play. I hate to be that guy. I wanted to have them. We're not gonna make a play. And the only reason I say that is because for the last 10 years, I understand we have a new GM. And Scott might be different, okay? But for the past 10 years, when a free agent came to Detroit, I've been learned to not get excited for baseball. I'm only talking about baseball. So I'm trying to keep all my expectations as low as possible, because what we normally do is we're going to go out. We'll take probably the best free agent pitcher on the market, because we're stupid. We'll take him, and then we'll take a bunch of bats that are utility that we think that we need, that we probably will need, but it will be a lot more contact, a lot more speed, a lot more utility, when what we really need to do is just jam in power. I'm all for it. I'm with you, boys. I think the play needs to be made immediately, and I would love nothing more than for the offer to be thrown out there. Because like you said, I think this motherfucker Ohtani could win the AL Central by himself. But just knowing the Tigers, I just don't think they're going to do it. I think they're going to go a different route, and we're all going to be like, what are you doing? Because that's just what they do. But maybe that's also just PTSD from my past.
I think it is PTSD from your past.
It very easily could be.
Because ultimately, it doesn't matter how many times things have failed. You kind of got to expect your team to do the best thing and at least send the offer.
That's the right move. I agree. That is
nobody.
the correct move.
Ultimately, nobody really thinks that Ohtani, even if we do send the offer, is actually going to take the offer. Right. But what people want to see is the team trying to bring big stars here. Because as soon as you start trying, then you're going to hit on a couple of those tries. Maybe not all of them, maybe not most of them, but you're going to start hitting eventually. All you got to do is actually try.
Plus, don't you think it would make a difference if athletes in the MLB see that the Tigers owner wants to give out big money contracts, that would entice some people because some people are about the money to come to Detroit because he wants to pay big contracts. Shit. He's like, oh, well.
Shit. Wait.
Shit, I'll go to Detroit.
Wait.
We're all waiting.
The big contracts that were given out the past couple of years over in San Francisco were pretty milky. And that was where Scott Harris was wheeling and dealing. So, if he comes over here with a lot more money to play with, the odds could be a lot higher. I didn't even think about that.
If he's given the money to play with.
I know. I didn't even think about that, though. But he was wheeling and dealing in San Francisco.
So because the owner told him, you can spend X amount of my dollars.
This man, for 5 years, took a team that was not good at all, and then the next year made him a playoff team for no reason because they were the Giants, and it was an even year. So...
So it's possible.
It is very possible that he could drop Shohei, get a couple pieces, and then next year we're 20 games above 500 because we're in the AL Comedy Central. It's true.
And also hear me out, even by chance we do get him, and then it takes up a lot of money or whatever, a lot of assets. We all, in my opinion, I know he's like the best player and everything, but we've also seen with the Angels having Trout and Ohtani and only 2 players, that still doesn't do him justice. We could potentially get him as a piece to deal out to get a lot of assets that could help us too.
Well, the problem is that if you get Shohei, you're going to get a big deal. and you need to find a way to manage that deal to where you could be able to do that. Because if you get him on what we think it's going to be, which is going to be a fat contract, you might be at a point where you're too late in his career to get anything out of him. So I feel like the only thing would be managing a contract for what, like 3-4 years?
Yeah. I mean, even if it's longer, though, with that big baggage that'll come along with him, you send him to a team, and if the team really, a good team, like say like a high playoff team that wants him, they're gonna have to make room for him.
Right.
By that, they're gonna have to give away maybe not their top, maybe one top guy, but also some good middle pieces. And if they're a high tier playoff team, those middle pieces are still really fucking good, and you could use them. So you get maybe one of their high end players, and then like a couple middle pieces and some other stuff for Ohtani. That helps you out long, like it takes you a very long way.
This is also like a down the stretch type of play here.
Yes. Maybe after he's here for like a year or two.
I'm with that. I like what Luca just said. I like it a lot.
For sure. It sounds good. And you know what else sounds good? Some NBA news. So we're going to dive on into that, starting with Grant Williams. So take it away, fellas.
Grant.
Hey, I'll tell you what. He was going to the Pistons or he was going to the Mavericks. I didn't win here. This man told his agent, I got 2 teams. I got Detroit and I got Dallas. I said, fuck you, Grant Williams. What did I ever do to you? I love making fun of him at Boston, if you want me to be honest with you, especially when he was firing up Jimmy Butler just for him to go off on him that one game. That great play to make fun of. But anyways, what we're talking about is Grant Williams has officially signed a 4-year, $53 million deal. Yes, he's making $40 million more than Russell. Every player on fucking team is making $40 million more than Russell.
Really? You have to let go of the fact
I will let go of it. Grant
bag.
Williams should not be making $40 million more than Russell Westbrook.
Listen, I'm sorry, but Russ has become a vet minimum. That's what it is.
Bro,
What
this
it is.
is not okay. Dante DiVincenzo has a $100 million contract.
Yes.
I'm not over that. Sorry.
Get over it. It's the way of the league. It's all streaks and ups and downs.
I'm not over Grant Williams being a Maverick. Because you know what this does for me? Fucking nothing. I got Kyrie and I got Luka at the top. And then I got the wannabe fucking tryhard Grant down in the paint, probably trying to fight somebody. I don't need it. Okay? I don't need any of it. Now I understand that there was a couple other pieces acquired by Dallas this year. And they're making some moves. They had a good draft. But look. We drafted 2 big men. One very good, one okay. There's no need for Grant.
What are you talking about? Grant's right in the middle.
Fuck Grant.
When Grant's giving you doubles every night, I don't want to hear
Grant
it.
averaged 4 points a game in the playoffs. I
can't wait till he's giving doubles out here in Dallas.
What?
No points.
Man, last year averaged 8 points per game.
Yeah, he's gonna upgrade to 10.
Then 7, then 4. He ain't shit.
Yeah, he's gonna upgrade to 10-10. That's all you're gonna get out of him.
He ain't gonna be on the court for 10-10. He ain't gonna be on the court for 10 minutes. He better not be.
You just wait.
Bad move.
You just wait.
Bad move.
Remember this.
I will. Why are we acting like he's good? Do you think he's a good basketball player?
Is he better or worse? Is he better or worse than Matisse Thybulle?
You're damn right he's worse than Matisse Thybulle. Because Matisse Thybulle ain't that bad. Matisse Thybulle was supposed to be something on the 76ers.
And Grant Williams was supposed to be somebody on the Celtics.
And you know what? He flopped harder than Thybulle.
You know who got the fatter contract? The better player.
And you know where they both ended up? My fucking team. Ain't it great? We'll take both of them.
You chose
Matisse, you were supposed to be something, and then you fell off in Philly. You literally were in the plane, and it never fucking took off. never took off. We're going to have you walk over to the other airport over in Dallas, and we're going to try this one instead. No! Doesn't have any flying miles. Kick him out of the league. I'm not happy at either move. You want to know why? You know what I read? The Dallas Mavericks spend $80 million on Grant Williams and Matisse Thybulle for the next 7 years. Why?
For the next 3 years. And +1 for Grant.
Well, my bad, 4 years.
Yeah.
But why? I don't. The only thing is similar to how we were talking about Ohtani. These have to be trade assets in the future.
No one wants them. And you overpaid.
Why?
You overpaid for 2 players that are coming off of your bench. And if they're starting, they have specific roles to catch rebounds for Kyrie and Luka. That is it.
The only thing Grant can catch is a fist to the fucking jaw. That's about
He
it.
will blow your shit out.
I didn't say from me.
Just making sure. I don't know. You're chefing. You give him hands.
I'll fuck him up.
Clip it. Send it to Grant. See if he says anything.
Send it to Grant. Send it to Grant. Oh, Grant sees that. But
Oh my God, he's gonna die on the court.
Popovich, I'm not fucking leaving.
This man said, I can't let y'all take care of this. I know what I'm doing here. I know how to turn Wembanyama into a future Hall of Famer. I will take care of the starting.
Do you really blame him though? Once Wemby got here and everyone was talking about how it could be his final year, this and that, I think that was the pep in his step that he needed to go, oh boy, we might get another ring before I die.
Popovich was like, why not? 5, and we'll talk about it after.
Why not? And you know what? He got a 5-year, $80 million deal. The man has already got money.
Generational.
And that's going to continue to flow. Let's just say the income is going to continue to flow. And not only that, my only question to you, Jesse, was 5 years. Does he finish this contract out? Do you think he finishes all 5 years?
Yeah.
Alive?
He finishes 5, and then we hear about how Popovich might be coming back to the Spurs for like half the offseason. And then you know what the other half is talking about? How he is truly the oldest coach ever, and it's getting to be a gapper.
Like it's getting to the point where Pop can't hear, Pop can't really yell, but he's going to be the coach, and he won't let anyone else coach.
Pop doesn't need to yell.
I'm not going to lie.
No matter how
He
quiet
really
I talk,
doesn't.
you guys are going to listen. You better figure out how to hear me over the crowd. Now, team ball, pass, shoot, not open, drive, pass out, pass. You guys know what we're doing here. Go back.
We're the Spurs. You ever watch our game film? We just pass the ball over the damn court until somebody's open.
The
It's
team
pretty
of
simple.
fundamentals will never die. You can always win at the big level with fundamentals, just not the last couple years because you ain't got nobody.
That's true. That was how the Spurs ran it when they had their big three. I mean, they just played the most fundamental sound basketball, but the players on the court were already better, because they were all-stars. So they just played fundamental basketball better than any other team, and they won 2 rings off it. I mean, can't be mad at that. All right, next thing that we have here is, Tyler, you're in a different order than me, as I'm realizing right now, so I'm going to go off your order here. So you just hit me. Boom. All right, Mo Bamba has signed a 1-year deal to the Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid is not the only big man on that team, as they got Mo Bamba over on 76ers, and I'm not going to hype him up because his numbers aren't anything special, but he blocks the ball. He's a good defensive player. He's a good rebounder. He played all of his years of Magic. Now he's going to go over to the 76ers, and Embiid won't have to rebound every single basketball on that team. That's about all I got. I got hoes calling. No, okay. That is Mo Bamba. Anyways.
Dylan.
You just made the list!
Don't ever sing that song again.
Oh, well, it's a great song.
That's a cat.
It was a great song.
Nope, never was a great song.
Oh, yes, it was.
No, it
When I was younger and that bitch came out, it was fire. That was super hot. Fire.
No, don't even put that in the same bracket as super hot. Ever.
It was super hot.
No.
Fire. You want to know why? Because Mo Bamba is him.
He's never been. The only
Who the fuck is that guy?
only thing he's ever been popular for or proved anything is that his name can be used as a hook. That's it. That's the best thing that he has done since entering the league. Was something he didn't do.
It's funny because it's true.
Someone made at least $100,000 off of his name, and he did nothing. He's done nothing. Balling like who? Balling like who? Because Obama's not balling. Yeah, tell me, balling like who?
He was balling in Orlando.
No, he wasn't. The song was made, and he still wasn't getting buckets. Man was looking like a bum.
He was standing above the rim, and he still couldn't put it in.
No, garbage. Kobe cover athlete 2K24. Some real memory stuff. 24, Kobe, of course. You know they're gonna pay their homage. They put Kobe on a cover. They're adding crossplay. They're doing their thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're trying to get in their bag. I mean,
They got the Black Mamba edition. They're doing their thing.
Right.
But
Okay.
nah, hold on. Can I say this real quick? NBA, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves that y'all decided to say fuck the players of 2K. We are now going to make our most expensive edition give you NBA license for 12 months. I don't want that with your game. If I wanted it, I'd buy it. You guys won't even let me watch my own team's shit. And you want me to pay for it in the game package?
Fuck that.
Give me my VC. Go to bed. I think I speak for a lot, but maybe I'm alone.
No, I think I will
Well,
say on the Twitter world, you're definitely not alone. I can tell you that. But my thing is that I think 2K got it right. I mean it's the year 24. Everyone's talking about if there's any year, it's got to be this year. Makes sense. So I'm happy that they pulled the trigger and they followed through. And then like Jesse said, crossplay for 2K this year. First time that's a thing. So get ready for so many fucking issues and so many bugs.
Can I bring in Luke real quick?
Of course, yeah. If he wants to come.
Oh, Luke, you want to hear
summoned?
You want to hear something crazy? I know you be on the game, so I just got to say this because I think this is insane. 2K, an entire business makes this game and just decided in the 24th version of its installment that they were going to make their online park have its own servers, separate from the rest of the game. It's all been in one cohesive server. They never changed it until this year.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Dumbest, craziest thing you've ever heard?
Do we like this or
is
do we hate
stupid.
this? Is this good or
No,
is this bad?
it's so good.
It's-
When I tell you not a single other game does this shit, they don't. They would never have their online servers touching, like Call of Duty would never have their multiplayer touching zombie servers. They would never have.
Are you telling me that this has probably been the reason for all the problems with all of these other games too? Is because they're all on one fucking server?
If they have bad
Wow.
servers, it's probably because they don't separate them.
That makes so much fucking sense in my head for not only that, but so many different games that I play.
For almost every 2K game
No.
I've ever played.
MLB The Show should
Add
take
up.
this shit into
That's the
account.
number one
Because
thing.
every time they drop a game, you can't play for the first 3 months because, disconnect, freeze. Oh, you can't play this. It won't
You're
load.
right.
Oh, well, fuck you. Thank you for buying our game, but have fun 3 months from now when we maybe fix it.
Thanks for buying our game. This is pretty much the free trial for the first couple
Oh,
months.
hey, I'm MLB The Show. We fixed the game. You can play now. Oh, hey, let's load up. Oh, we completed a game. Let's play another one. Freeze. Fuck you.
I will say, getting through a full game in MLB The Show online nowadays it's kind of rare. It makes you smile. You're like, oh, I don't care that we lost 6-0. We finished the game.
Oh, we're finally winning a game, 5-1, going into the 6th inning. Freeze. Oh, we're getting smoked, 10-0. Oh, but we're gonna play a full 9 innings of that. Thank you for not freezing on me.
Sorry.
You know how it is. It's a bunch of bullshit is what it is.
A regularly scheduled program.
All right, Jesse, I want to know how you feel.
Listen,
NBA in-season tournament.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it for the fact that it's technically still their games. Like, it's not like it's exiting the season, more games, adding on, and then going back to regular season.
So essentially, let me just say this real quick. So essentially, for the people who don't know, I'm going to explain this as quickly as I possibly can. In the middle of the season, they're going to break every single team into fucking groups of 5. Then every single person is going to play every single team, and then they're going to make it. Are you shaking your head no, or are you?
Nah, I'm sorry. Baby stuff.
All right, I was just making sure. So every single team in that 5-team pool is going to play each other. That's round 1. You're going to take 2 teams from every single pool, the best team, best record, and then the second team makes the wild card, and then that's going to be your starting bracket, and then it's March Madness, single game elimination, and then every game is counted towards your regular season schedule, except for the semifinals and the finals.
Yeah, that part isn't. Those are games.
Like I said, I think this just takes regular season games and puts a little bit of more meaning behind them. I like that. Now, what are they exactly playing for? I'm pretty sure it's just money, because he said it's a big incentive. So
like 500,000 or something.
Yeah, pretty much it's big money. But at the same time,
million, or is it like how?
Every player on the winning team gets $500,000, and every player on the second place team gets $250,000.
Ooh, okay. So that incentive, I mean, hey, especially if I'm somebody and if I'm a team, I know I'm not going to be getting any bonuses come playoff time. This is my chance to make some noise in the regular season, if you know what I mean. But I kind of like this because, like I was saying, I think it takes games that would just, other words, be regular games and adds a little bit of importance that you wouldn't expect to it. And you're going to take viewership. This is also opinionated. I think you're going to take viewership, and in the month of November, that bitch is going to spike. Because October, the first month, you're going to have everybody that's excited basketball's back. And then the second month, where normally the viewership would start dialing down or declining because, it's already been going on for a month, people are going to continue.
Because hockey, bitch. Ooh.
Exactly. You're going to have people that are going to retain viewership because, there's the in-season tournament. That's what I think, though, because we haven't seen that happen yet. I think it's smart for the NBA, but at the same time, I also think that somebody's going to get hurt, busting their ass, playing as hard as they can during the tournament. Somebody's going to throw a fit, and they will never come back.
They don't just get cash; they get a trophy.
That's true. The trophy is nice, but every NBA trophy in the past 2 years they brought in just looks so goddamn heavy. I don't think you could lift any of these fucking trophies. But we do have a rule change.
I didn't see this.
You're going to like this, Jesse.
I'm ashamed I didn't see this.
Get ready for the dimples on your face to perk up because this is a good one. The NBA has officially announced 2 new rule changes for the 2023-2024 season. First, flopping will result in a technical foul for the opposing team. If you flop, you will result in getting a tech, and the opposing team will get a free throw.
This is not okay. Give me the second rule. First time hearing that, that's not okay. Continue. What's the second?
And then the second rule is coaches will be given a second challenge if their first one is successful, similar to how it is in baseball.
Okay, I rock with that. That second change. That first change, flopping, the flopping rule. You want to know why that's a problem? That's a problem for the people that flop, get caught flopping, and then are so mad they get double teed and they're out the game right there.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
That the kickouts are going to, I think they're going to go up. Because when I don't flop and you think I flopped, and I'm trying to get you to understand to watch the film because I didn't flop. You don't like how I'm talking to you because maybe it's been a long night. I don't know. But NBA refs get to have an attitude that day and just kick you out, give you the boot. So I don't know. I think some people are gonna get out of it.
I think there's going to be a lot more replays, in my opinion. I think there's going to be a lot more scenarios of we're going to replay to check if he flopped or not.
Because it's whatever the ref says at the end of the day.
Well, no, but listen. I'm pretty fucking sure that the ref challenge can be, I'm challenging that wasn't a foul, right? Because that's one of the challenges. Yeah. So if that would be a tag, they could challenge that being a tag.
Like, of course, we've seen some ridiculous flops. Don't get me wrong. We're like, okay, he flopped. But sometimes it's like, he flopped.
Well, and then all they got to do is they got to call the fucking place that has replay. They got to go, yo, did he touch him? Did he not?
He's going to get trapped. Because even if because some people get touched and dramatize it.
Right.
That's a flop.
The biggest problem before was they wouldn't go to replay. Okay? So people were saying, why don't they go to replay? They're just getting away with flopping. Now they're going to replay. They're watching it, but they're getting away with it. That's the problem. Now it's like somebody keeps robbing a store, okay? And you go, just put in video cameras. So then you put in video cameras for him to just continue robbing the store.
Yep.
Nothing's happening. So now the NBA is finally going, hey, if you do rob that store, you're going to get arrested. We're going to do something. So honestly, I like it so far. I'm happy about it, to be honest.
I'm scared. I like it, but
any new thing in the NBA.
Draymond? What are we supposed to do with Draymond? What are we supposed to do with Marcus Smart?
You're not supposed to do shit. LeBron, Draymond, you're all fucked.
What are we supposed to do with these people? You think Pat Bev's?
Oh, I have an idea.
27 games?
I have an idea. Maybe.
This isn't going to bring the flop rate down.
Maybe. You stop flopping.
Nope. Not an option. Not an option for some of these guys, Dylan. Flopping has become an art to them.
Maybe you act more like a human and less like a fish.
Nope. James Harden. Telling you.
No, the problem is if we really want to sit here and we name like 30 people because there's a lot of people that have flopped. But I agree. There's the people consistently that have to.
They're going to continue to flop until people start really getting. Ouch! Damn. You see, they got like 5 people thrown out. Last night it was crazy. They were calling flop. Wasn't a flop. They got mad. Then they gave him the boot because they beat him up twice. Double texts are flying. It's all bad.
I didn't even think about this. This could be bad. This could be really bad.
People got to stop flopping. And don't get mad when you're called.
You need to download Sharps, the better social network. With Sharps mobile app, you can tail your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharps securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more. So you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharps for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.
Alrighty, Jesse, we are going to close things out here with some baseball news. First things first, the Detroit Tigers, 1 week ago, threw a combined no-hitter against the Toronto Blue Jays, the first combined team no-hitter in franchise history. So we love to see that for especially the hometown boys, the city of Detroit.
First time.
We've thrown 90 no-hitters, but this was the first combined team no-hitter in history. So the pitchers that I want to shout out, obviously, Matt Manning was the main guy who went 7 innings. And then you had Foley, who came in, pitched one inning in the 7th, and then all of the 8th. And then Alex Lang closing out the 9th. Those 3 finished off the combined team no-hitter. And especially against a team with an offense like the Blue Jays, it's good to see. The Tigers pitching staff has been one of the high points this year, especially I would say the past month, maybe 2 months. because start of the season, it was still Tigers bullpen, don't get excited. I'm not talking about our starting rotation. I'm talking about our back end. But now I feel like Tyler said earlier in the podcast, you can plug anybody in and you're not too worried. So love to see that our bullpen is fucking rolling right now. And a combined no for Detroit. I mean, we fucking love to see that. I got nothing else to say other than 2 thumbs up. But I'm going to skip I was going to go through the first place teams right now. We're already at an hour. We'll save that for next week. So let's just run through All-Star Weekend real quick. All right. First things first. Home Run Derby. Pretty damn good home run derby, if I do say so myself. Couple key points. First round matchup, probably the best first round matchup I've ever witnessed in my life. Sent Julio Rodriguez, the hometown guy, putting up a new record with most home runs in a single round, hitting 41 in his first round. Now, I don't know about you, but after I saw this, I said, I think we have a winner.
You don't crank out 41 in the first round and
41?
Thankful by the finals, though. I feel like there's a
I was
reason.
sitting over here like 41. He's come out on some other shit. And then round 2, he had 17.
Yeah, because he burned them all. He should have slowed them down. I know it's Pete, but man, you had a little bit of more room than that.
That's what I'm saying. Once you
do it,
that's the problem. Because at first everyone's going 41, he's winning the Derby, and then second round everyone's going, "The fuck did he hit 41? You beat him by 11. You didn't need to do that.
Just pop the 31. Be safe."
Actually, no.
But it's Pete.
Pete hit 25. He beat him by 16. And I'm pretty sure that he lost by like 10 the second round. So he went
second.
He should have saved a couple. But the home run derby finals came down to the Randy Candyman, Randy Arozarena, and Vladdy Daddy, my pick, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And at this point, it was pretty simple. You had the guy who was the favorite to win, the guy who should have won past 2 years in a row, but lost to Julio and Polar Bear Pete, that being Vladdy. And then you have the man who, honestly, he has no business being as good as baseball as he is, but he shows up in every high moment. World Baseball Classic, Home Run Derby, All-Star Game, playoffs. Any big moment, the Randy man is there. So the Home Run Derby is no different.
The way he swings the goddamn.
You like or don't?
I strongly dislike the way he swings.
Strongly dislike? What is it, real quick? What is it?
It's dingers like that. But, man, I hate the way he swings that bad. I'm talking.
I had no idea you felt this way.
Yeah, no. Rosarena pisses me off. Like, there's good swings. There's beauty swings. There's average swings. And then a Rosarena, a coach told him to change it his whole life, and he never listened. And he's in the leagues. So, like, shout out him. But I know everybody had a problem with it. That's all I'm going to say. Shit's filthy.
The winner of the Derby was Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the end of the day. Love to see it. Small W for my Blue Jays and a W for Vladdy, where he can take that off his shoulder. Now every year he's in it. He can have fun. He doesn't have to worry about being the winner because he won. His dad won. Both Guerreros won. They're fucking legends.
First ever. Not even the Griffeys did it.
Nope. Not even the Griffeys did it.
But if his son would have.
Come on now. Then we head over to the All-Star game, and honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. Copy and paste last year's All-Star game, put it on this year's game. Same shit. 1-run game, pitching duel, and the only action that came were solo homers. Now, there was an RBI double and there was a 2-run homer that got the win, but it was a pitching duel. It was a good game. It was a close game. It was a competitive baseball game. I can't be mad at that. Tigers pitcher came in, gave him all the shit that I did last podcast, and he came in and struck out 2 All-Stars, really shut me the fuck up, but here's what it is. The NL won 3-2 for the first time in 10 years.
Shocker.
They took 9 straight L's and said, you know what? Maybe we want to win. Maybe we want to have some fun. And out of all people, Elias Diaz, the sole Rocky in this All-Star game, was the man who hit the 2-run homer the 31-year-old who went into his first ever All-Star game, got MVP. Who the fuck would have thought a Rocky would have got the MVP in this year's All-Star game? I know not us. But shout out to Elias Diaz. And as we quickly wrap up, it's time for Dylan to just very quickly go through this draft. It was an MLB draft week. I'm just going to talk about the Tigers pick. Paul Skeens was the first pick. Second pick was Dylan Cruz. What?
I said respectfully for Skeens.
And then Dylan Cruz was number 2. You're looking at those two, best 2 players. Wyatt Langford, got to go number 3. The Tigers pick Max Clark, same position, Gatorade Player of the Year out of high school. And I just want to say this. At first, I was pissed. I may or may not have called Tyler on a rant. But here's the thing. After a little time has passed, I have watched multiple YouTube documentaries about how this guy is the best player to come out of high school, like since 2002, 2003. How he has been the best prospect out of high school since 2005 that, wasn't like a second generation player. That was his own name. And then he was also honored at the ESPY Awards for being the Gatorade Player of the Year. So all I'm going to say about Max Clark is he better be a fucking superstar, because if Wyatt Langford goes out and hits nukes for the Rangers and Max Clark doesn't do shit, I'm going to be pissed. But that's all I really need to know for the MLB draft, because everybody else that I name, nobody else is going to know. I barely know. So, thank you for watching Ride the Tide. Thank you for watching Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. If you want more, head over to Ride the Tide Sports Podcast on Twitch and Ride the Tide Sports Podcast on YouTube. If you want to check out what's going on the socials, that's at Ride the Tide 586 on Twitter and Ride the Tide 586 on Instagram. If you want any other podcast, whether it be sports, whether it be entertainment, whatever really fits your needs, you're going to head over to Six Pack Coverage right up there. Download it if you want merchandise. You can get a shirt on there, whatever fits your needs, like I just said. If you want to bet on baseball, if you want to bet on golf, if you want to bet on any sport that's coming up in the next couple of days, head over to the Sharp app. You can download on the App Store. Very simple to do. And like I said, this Wednesday, it is not going down, so we will see you 1 week from today. And next Saturday, all 4 of the boys should be here with the next week of sports. I'm Nick Gilly. Have a great night. Peace!